Hey there, I'm Carlos. If you have one of these Flowtite valves on your home, I suggest you take an afternoon and replace them out, and I'll tell you why. There are three main reasons why we don't like these Flowtite pull and push shutoffs. Reason number one is the construction of this. These are all plastic, and usually you see a metal shutoff and a metal braided line to your faucet. Those has a better construction and last longer. Reason number two we don't like these is how these are installed. So you have your water line coming off the wall, and to install this you simply push it in, and that's how it's installed. Now you notice the only piece that's holding on to the pipe are these metal teeth that bites onto the pipe for secure. Now you have water that travels from your house through the pipe and sits inside the valve. Now what tends to happen is it tries to go back with the pressure, and the only thing preventing that is this O-ring. Now if this O-ring becomes dry and brittle, you're gonna end up having some leakage through here and eventually drip it on your floor or your vanity. And reason number three that we don't like these is the general operation of it. Now think of this sitting inside your cabinet and you want it to open and close the shutoff. Now every time you open, you put pressure on the valve itself pulling out of the wall, and you close it and you do it again. Now if you do this many times, you end up loosening up these teeth, and eventually what we have is what we call a blow off. This becomes so loose that this whole piece will blow off the wall and leaving you with a lot of damage inside the cabinet. I hope I was able to convince you to replace these right now, and if I did, let me show you how to get it done. I started by removing the drain. You don't have to. I just did it to make it easier. One of the methods is to cut off the line and twist off the valve. And you just twist it and pull at the same time. Twist it and pull at the same time. That's how you pull it off. This is not my favorite option because, as you can see, after pulling and twisting, it leaves off some rough edges on the pipe. Method number two is that if you have at least ½ inch of pipe sticking out, I would just cut it off as close as you can to the push valve. The last step here to remove these is you undo the lines that goes to your faucet. Now we are ready to install the new valves and new water lines. Make sure when you go grab your valves, you grab the right valve for the right piping that you have in your house. Installing these valves are pretty straightforward. First I clean off the pipe and I use CPVC cement on the pipe and the valve itself. What I like to do is when I insert, I turn at least a quarter turn so the cement spreads evenly inside the valve. I repeat the same process for the other side, and when I'm done, I make sure that both valves are pointing to the direction of the faucet for easy install of the water lines. Now you remove the hardware that comes with the water shutoff, and you hand tighten your water lines, and you finish it off with a channel lock. Repeat the same process for the other side. You finalize the installation by installing it to the vanity faucet. It's that simple. All there's left to do is turn the water on, run some water for a little bit, and check for leaks. For the parts I used in this project, check the description below. And if you need help replacing one of these with a copper pipe or even flex pipe, check out the next video on how to replace using a compression fitting. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.